to the I Will Rise Conversations. Today we have invited Sandy from Surf Ghana. Sandy is a super inspiring and motivated person who dedicated her last years to establish a skate park project in Accra, the capital of Ghana. It's not only about the skate park, but a hub for creatives to come together, to share their experience and to build something up for the future. I'm very thankful that I could speak with Sandy about the skate park project, so enjoy this interview. Yeah, I've been following your work and the work of your team for quite a long time, and now you have something really excited, or basically it was already excited a couple of years ago, and you invested so much love and patience, and also I think energy. You have been sticking on this, and you created something very special, very unique, the first big skate park in Ghana, right? Can you tell us a
Yes.
little bit about this, the project?
Yes. Yes, of course. Thank you for introducing the project, and congratulations for your amazing work. And I know it's a long process to achieve a pair of shoes. So I really admire your work. And let's say that for me, everything is about passion. So let's say that for me, this skate park is naturally the next step of what we've done so far, because when we founded the project in 2016, the idea was just to create an Instagram account to highlight the story of surfers and skateboarders in Ghana. And what happened is, like, we received so many feedback that so many good feedback that we decided to develop more, and we created an NGO named Surf Ghana Collective. And the idea was really to empower the youth through surfing and skateboarding activity. So we started curating events, giving skate and surf lesson in Ghana. And it was really interesting to see Ghanaians discovering this this new sport, because there are niche sports all around the world. But let's say that in Ghana, it's really new. It's not even niche. It's like it's really new. And yeah, let's say that the past 4 years, what was interesting is to see the community growing and how they improve themselves, but also how we will be able to create a community beside an account, because sometimes when we create an Instagram account, you tell a story about people, but it's really online. But what is really nice now is, like, the same people that I highlight on Instagram is really the people that spend time together, actually. And it's really a family, a huge family, who started in Buzwa, now in Accra. Now we have people in Kumasi, maybe soon in the north. I don't know, but I'm really excited about the future. And let's say that this skate park for me is like, it's it started the discussion of the skate park, because we can't practice street skateboarding in Ghana. And the culture is like, even skateboarders, they ask permission to skate. So it's really a culture where we really respect people. We don't want to, make trouble, etc. And for that reason, we can't really practice skateboarding, because everywhere they say that private area, we can't practice it. So I was like, maybe the best answer to that is to create a safe space. That's why we end up creating a skate park, the Freedom Skatepark. And also, what it was interesting, it was that we really wanted to connect the skateboarders, but also the artists, the diaspora, the tourists. And I think this place is for that, actually, is to connect people from different background, with humility, and let magic happen. I feel this is actually kind of sustainable tourism. It's like, you visit Ghana, you go to a skate park with your children or by yourself. You can meet so many different people. You take the number, you work with them maybe later, you hang out with them maybe later. And definitely in Ghana, we need more space to connect. Most of the time it's club and restaurant, but when you are under 18, where you're going? So let's say that there is no so much space, especially when you're out of school or you're unemployed. It's really hard to socialize, you see. So I felt like it was really needed, and that's why we received so many good feedback about the project. And let's say that the first phase, we launched the first phase in December to fundraise a percentage of the skate park, and the results so far are really interesting. Let's say that we've been able to fundraise almost 50%.
Great.
So it's just amazing because in 4 years we didn't get so much support from foundation, from institution, even in the sport industry, etc. So let's say that we are really proud to count on the community. And I think that this project is like, I always say that it's for us by us. It's like we started on Instagram, and thanks to the community we keep growing. And that's why for me it's so important, because we make sure that this project reflects the community. Every step, everything that we do is what the community wants. So I think it's also a new challenge for us, even in the process of creating a place where a space where we connect the diaspora in the process, the native. And I think it's really new.
Yeah.
Most of the time that you see projects in Ghana, it's like international, people coming and building the project, but or it's only native. But for the first time, we've been able to connect really the diaspora, the native, the youth. Also important in the process, because the youth is never involved in urban space creation. So I felt like it's really new. Even me, I don't know where I'm going. I'm not gonna lie, it's my first time. I'm not an architect. I have a lot to
It's
learn, but let's say that.
pioneering work.
Hmm?
It's pioneering work. I mean, you don't know where this all leads to, but it's a good foundation, right?
Yeah,
That's the
but
right
it's really
thing.
exciting. It's really exciting at in the same time, because I feel like everybody needs to learn. We need to be humble with our skills, and I feel like it's part also of how we grow. Like in the beginning, it was just an association. Now maybe we turn in a social enterprise. We really want to give job opportunity for the skateboarders and the surfer. So it's additional revenue. It's working on decent work for the skateboarders. It's really the main goal is really to create a safe ecosystem. A virtuous ecosystem,
Yeah.
where it's not only about skateboarding. It's about, oh, okay, now I can be a skate coach. I can be a sport journalist. I can be a sport photographer. I can document skateboarding. Maybe just writing.
Yeah.
It's particular. So there is different job that
Or you can be
can
a
really also.
designer or artist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like the process is so interesting that you connect with so many different industry at the same time. So for me, it's like it's a long process, and I never done that before. But let's say that I brought on board like a nice team, a really nice team. I don't know if you know about them, but I involve Limbo Accra. So Limbo Accra is a spatial design studio based in Accra and Copenhagen at the moment. So we have architects from Copenhagen and architects from Accra. We work also with Space Accra. We build so many nice restaurants and office in Accra in general. So they have really the expertise of being in Ghana. So that's already cool. And we have also a skate park builder based in Copenhagen, that we work together with all the skateboarders, to decide what we're gonna build, according to our level, to the evolution that we want to give to the skate park.
And if
But
you, for example, if you speak about the architecture and you say it's more than the skate park, it's also a hub for creatives, right? Where they can branch out and do their individual businesses, and they come together. So how will you reflect this in the skate park? Is there some kind of special house that's meant for, let's say, coming together, or how do you reflect it in architecture?
Yeah, let's say that since the beginning, we always thought that we wanted to do more than a skate park.
Mhm.
Because I noticed that most of the time there is a lot of people who skate, but there is also a lot of people who just want to watch, they
Mhm.
just want to talk to the skateboarders, and I feel like there is also a lot of people who have interest in the skate culture.
Mhm.
So it was interesting to create a space where you can work, you can skate, you can do art workshop, you can listen to music, you can have a drink, you can buy a skateboard. Basically, this is what we want to do.
Mhm.
So we want to create actually a sport and art hub. Let's say that in Ghana we have like few galleries uh, with a limited number of artists introduced every year. But with this platform, we we have in mind to support and highlight more artists in Ghana, maybe who are young. Like sometimes you are 18 years old, you take some photography, and you know that you're not gonna get the chance
Mhm.
to have this high visibility in an amazing gallery. Let's say that the skate park and the skate hub is also an opportunity. So let's say that the way we consider this project is to connect artists, the youth, and the people who want to skate,
Mhm.
in one family in one place.
Yeah, great. And this is all for Freedom. So Freedom is also the name of the skate park. And
Yes, yeah,
yeah,
it's the skateboarder who are doing a brainstorming on WhatsApp, and I was telling them, okay, so what's the name? What do you want? And it's Frank, our active member, who suggest that, and everybody agree. And I was like, that's dope. And I think freedom for us is something that is really important, but it's also um, what we say all the time in Ghana: freedom and justice is part of it. Like it's part of what we want every day. And I feel like skateboarding, the skate culture is freedom above all. It's like even the way we practice skateboarding, there is not really only competition. It's just like you can practice it alone, uh, the way you want, when you want. There is no a particular style, etc. So you have to be creative for that, and it's part also of the
yeah.
freedom that we want to
Yeah,
give to the youth.
that's really cool to see. I mean, in Ghana, it's there's a really good spirit. So sometimes when I see skate movies from Accra, for example, it's like young children and older people helping the children, and it's like it's not so much on competition and who does the most craziest tricks. It's more about, let's say, helping each other and supporting each other, right?
Exactly. What it was important for South Ghana, it was not to be like the treasure page, like with
Mhm.
all the best skate part and everything. It was more to highlight the community and say that skateboarding is affordable. Skateboarding help people to connect. There is really a good vibe, and you can come easily, and you can feel free, like
Mhm.
and that's why people I have like people who contact me like every day, like every day to join the collective. So they don't even want just to skate. They want to be part of the collective. They want to be active. They want to
Yeah.
create events. They want to do the logistics. They want to create photo, videos. They are really into it. So I feel like this project is more is more than an NGO now. It's like it's a movement. And
Mhm.
I'm really happy. I'm really happy about it, and I feel like it's needed,
Yeah.
but it's positive for the future that I can see so many people who wants to join a movement
Mhm.
and be connected and want to work together. I think it's really new. When I arrived in Ghana, I felt like, okay, everyone has his own project. That's cool. But I feel like now, if you pay attention, even all around the world, if you type collective, you're gonna see so many new projects. Everybody wants to be part of a collective today.
Yeah.
So when we founded that, we have already that in mind 5 years ago, that it's gonna be a project who's gonna grow with the people in the project.
Mm.
And I feel like everybody start understand the power of a collective. So
Mm.
now I saw so many collective of women in music, in art, and
Yeah. Cool.
I feel like it's really inspiring. It's really inspiring, and it showed that people understand that we need to work together, especially to develop Africa, because it's already hard. So we need to to stay strong and together to grow easily.
Yeah. That's something very, very important message. And so, what are the next steps? Or let's say, or another question, uh, for the people who, let's say, they sit like me in the diaspora mostly, and I mean, how can we, for example, approach Surf Ghana and be part of your collective or the collective?
So let's say that at the moment we are looking for an accountant, we are looking for a filmmaker, we are looking for photographer. So if you are interested, you can submit your profile. Of
Mhm.
course, we prefer people who live in Ghana because we really want to support the community. But we
Mhm.
receive so many, also a lot of message of people living abroad who wants to help. So
Yeah.
we need also ambassador, especially for our Kickstarter campaign, who will be launched next week.
Mhm.
So if you think you can support the project in your town, yeah, definitely, we would love to have you on board. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you mentioned your Kickstarter campaign that's about to start next week, but you have also prepared something on your website, right? Where people can contribute. Maybe you
Yeah,
can
exactly.
tell me the web or tell us the website.
Yeah. So we have a website dedicated to the project. The name is freedomskatepark.org, and you can make a donation on PayPal on it. And there is no minimum amount. So yeah, it's really affordable for everybody. But also they can contribute to the Kickstarter campaign. Will be launched next week. And the idea is like they can buy t-shirts, stickers, um, photography, um, posters. So it's gonna be really nice. And yeah, they're gonna receive a gift, and in the same time they will support our project and help us to make this happen.
Cool. That sounds really great. So what day is it next week exactly?
So we plan to launch between the 15 and the 17. So
15,
let's pray. And, I hope it's gonna work. But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm working really hard
sounds
with my
fresh.
team to make sure that
Mhm.
we will be on time. But yeah, it's for next week for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, a Kickstarter campaign, because I have mine running now too. So before I was always thinking like, okay, it's just, you're doing some work in between, but it's you have to dedicate full time. So
Yeah,
you have already invested a lot of time in preparing this. So have a
yeah,
look on the 15th and 16th for the Freedom Skate Park Kickstarter campaign and support this. It's really a cool project. So is there any guidelines? So I can imagine it will be all successful, of course. Do you know when you will start in building, constructing this, or do you have already a property or land, or is something at the moment in the process?
yeah. So let's say that the next step for us is to secure the land. So we've been able to visit some land at the moment. We are in discussion. So let's say that we will be able maybe to finalize this in March.
Mhm.
And after that, we will design a new master plan and finalize, the permit and everything. And let's say that we plan to start in the second semester the project, but let's say maybe October, the construction of the skate park. Yeah, let's see how it goes. You know, Ghana is different sometimes.
And especially these days, you cannot really plan anything, right?
Yeah. No, but
Not
let's say that I
too.
have really an amazing team, but sometimes it don't depend only on the team. You know, it depends on so many, and you know, we have like the COVID-19, the traveling, the construction. There is so many parameters, you know, who affect also the project and how we imagine to build it. So, but let's see that we are confident about make this happen in 2021. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good year to start something new, and yeah, thank you for all the love and power also to your team. You invested now for a couple of years a lot of energy, and now it's really like branching out and shooting out. So that's really good to see. And yeah, for everybody who's seeing this and listening to Sandy, please contribute and support this project on the 15th or 16th. Probably it will start on Kickstarter, so it's a very good project, and yeah, everybody should support and contribute in this. Yeah, very
Thank you
cool.
so much.
Thank you for taking your
Thank
time,
you.
and yeah, have a good day, a good time, and good luck for the final steps in preparing the Kickstarter.
Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate.
I hope you enjoyed this interview. So if you want to support the skatepark project, you can visit the Freedom Skatepark website. The link is in the description below. And see you next time. Enjoy your day. Bye.